Om Agyanam Timirandasya Gyanan Gyana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we're asked to speak on few more hours before the new year to come. Actually, we celebrate New Year every day. Starts on Mangal Artik. Krishna is Navayovanam Cha. He's eternally ever fresh, youthful. So every day is like New Year for us. However, for the materialist, this is like an excuse for them to party, to get intoxicated, to try to forget the past, and hoping that the next year will be bright and prosperous, joyful. But for the devotees, our activities is the same every day. For others who doesn't know yet their passion, that means their offering for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they should try to discover, since actually our New Year, according to Vedic calendar, is Diwali. That's when they celebrate with lamps the return of Lord Ramachandra, going back to Ayodhya. But for the Vaishnavas, we change our calendar on the day of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance day. So, which means that is like our New Year. And it says that the living entities are like riding on the time element. The time is compared to Ganges River, whereby ultimately those living entities who are here in this material world, who have been traveling since time immemorial, and ultimately we will end up, as His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu mentioned earlier, we'll end up at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Ganges will flow from the Himalayas, traveling to different plains, all the different locations, and we'll end up in the ocean. So similarly, our journey in this material world, and since our time is very limited, who knows how many more years we'll be living? Who knows when are we going to leave this body? But ultimately, our hope and wishes is that we end up at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The representative of Lord Balaram is time. Krishna says also, time I am, the destroyer of everything. So, for the devotees, we need to be introspective. We should try to understand that the past, we cannot bring it back. As Chanakya Pandit says, you cannot buy a boatload of gold. The past is not possible. But devotees are very optimistic. They're always hoping for the best, which means that we always try to improve. Day after day, we try to increase our love and devotion towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Day after day, we try to increase our taste for chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Day after day, we try to learn more how to increase and have our relationships with each other to be more in congenial, peaceful way. Day after day, we try to develop the qualities mentioned in the Shastras, 26 qualities of a pure devotee. Day after day, we try to always remember in Krishna 24 hours. Day after day, we try to remember the instructions from our spiritual master. Day after day, we try to follow the instructions of the scriptures, especially those books that were translated and written by our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Day after day, it's unending. Actually, time is eternal. But this body, it'll perish any moment. So we should set a good example, especially the parents, which most of you are here are parents. You should set an example towards your children. Be a good example so that you have to become Krishna conscious to make them Krishna conscious. Or if you make them Krishna conscious, you'll become more Krishna conscious. You learn more and more every day as they grow up how to become Krishna conscious. It is not possible for them to become Krishna conscious if you cannot set a good example being a Krishna conscious parent. So we're very happy that this is the family that we belong to. As one astrologer says that Srila Prabhupada can build a house in which the whole world can live in. This is our real family, Krishna conscious family. Many of us, we have many brahmacharis here. They left their family at home and they're spending their days here every day. So this is their family, and this is my family also, of course. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy to be amongst you, to greet the new year with full of joy, hopeful that the new page of the new year, starting at midnight, will be so bright, will be so much Krishna conscious. We don't have any hopes and we don't have any prayers except to increase our devotional service. Srila Prabhupada says that the process of devotional service is easy because this is the nature of the soul, to love and to serve Krishna. However, it is difficult because of our uncontrolled senses, uncontrolled mind. The mind cannot be trusted at this moment. The mind is always cheating us. But if we focus our mind every time, 24 hours in the service of the Supreme Lord, then it is possible. Then it is possible to have a Krishna conscious spirit day after day after day. So we wish everyone to actually find out what is it that I can offer to Krishna that I'll be able to please Him the most. If somehow you already found what is that very special gift that you want to offer to Krishna, your service, try to make it better and better and better and better and better and better every day. If you have not found it, you try to. Because each and every one of us is very unique. That's why we are unique. Krishna is the only person who has relationship with everyone. And our relationship with Krishna is with love and devotion through our service. So we have to find that. We have to search for that. And this is where the spiritual master comes in, representative of Lord Balaram, who is the Adi Guru. We have to pray to Lord Balaram to please help us somehow or other to understand who we are. The materialistic knowledge, trying to find spiritual knowledge. The materialists who are looking for spiritual knowledge from outside is not possible. It will not be successful. The devotees who are searching for spiritual knowledge because they are searching from within. We try to understand our nature. Try to understand who we are. Trying to understand who is Krishna. We try to understand what is our relationship with the Supreme Lord. So the new year is coming to have us somehow renew our enthusiasm or increase our enthusiasm to serve Krishna and His devotees, His followers more and more. And therefore, by doing so, spiritual success is guaranteed. It's not possible to go back to Godhead if we don't have that enthusiasm to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We cannot be armchair philosophers here. The best way how to please Krishna the most is to tell others about Krishna. Give Krishna to others and you will have Krishna guaranteed. The more you give, the more you will receive. But the problem here is we don't want, or we're not so much eager to accept Krishna's mercy. I was talking to a devotee this morning. Actually, Krishna's mercy is flowing unlimitedly. Krishna is not a poor person. Krishna is not a cheap person that He's holding up. You think Krishna is like that? Krishna is giving everything. But are we ready to accept? Accepting means we have to pay the price. We have to do austerities. We have to do our sadhana. We have to chant our rounds sincerely. We have to have good relationship with devotees. Pleasing devotees give Krishna the highest pleasure. As Krishna says, or was that Lord Shiva to Parvati Mataji? Not Parvati Mataji are here, but Parvati, the wife of Lord Shiva. The greatest worship is worship of the Lord. But greater than that is the worship or service to his devotees. And Krishna will recognize you so easily if you tell others about Krishna, if you preach. But first, charity starts at home. You give Krishna consciousness to your children. We share each other's, our family first. We try to become Krishna conscious ourselves. Then we can say, yes, now I'm ready. I will tell others about Krishna. So I'd like to thank you all, especially those devotees who are doing service here at the Krishna Balaram Mandir. We have a lot of devotees worthy of being mentioned, but we're going to do that in some other time. But for now, I would like to express our gratitude to them. We have many, many devotees, members, full-time, living outside also. Full-time doesn't mean those only who live in the temple. You're also full-time, right? You practice Krishna consciousness full-time, isn't it? Not just, like whenever you like, okay, today I'll be like chanting and tomorrow. No, you also full-time. Vrindavan, that doesn't mean that those who live outside of the Krishna Balaram Mandir's wall, you are not as good. You are as good as those who are staying inside. The speed of becoming Krishna conscious is the same. It just depends on how you would like to do it. Those who live outside of the walls, that means those who are not from the ashram. You have your ashram, you have your grihastha ashram. So, going back to Godhead means we help each other. And I really want to express my gratitude. So many devotees who are living within our community who are very enthusiastic, very good examples. I know they're very Krishna conscious. They're trying their best somehow or other to become Krishna conscious. And you set good examples for those who also come to see Vrindavan Dham. And I'm sure Srila Prabhupada is happy about this. We just need to become more and more Krishna conscious day by day. And I wish you all the best in your Krishna consciousness. I wish you all the best in the coming New Year, Gregorian calendar, because most of the countries, they were conquered by the English, the British. So their calendar starts exactly in 4 hours from now. But our calendar is New Year every day. You have to put that into your mind, okay? Every day is a new year. Every day is a new start. Every day is fresh for us. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki